Hi guys, what's going on? This is BTG, and I've made this video to talk about some theories on Navcards and future map locations. I'm also going to cover why I think they use comic book pages as loading screens, so don't forget to tell me what you think in the comment section, and if you enjoy this video then please don't forget to give it a like. Firstly, I want to cover Samuel Stillinger, so watch this short scene with him in.
What? What do you mean, mend the rift? Well, maybe I don't wanna. Huh? Did you think of that? Oh, you can't tell them about the flesh! What I did, they'd kill me if they knew.
So in that scene we heard the voice babbling onto Sam, and it was babbling as we didn't understand it, but Sam does. But why? Now two theories spring to mind why he understands straight away. The first is that he's considered mad and only people whose brains work this way can understand the babbling of the voice. The second theory has to do with Sam's possible cannibalism. Now this image still is taken from the split-second flashback that Sam has when talking to the voice. It shows someone, presumably him, eating human flesh, and then his voice goes slightly scary when he says they'd kill me if they knew. But why is he eating flesh? Was it out of necessity after the bombs dropped, or is he just a bit weird? Now going back to the cabin in the woods that you come across in transit, if you took the time to look around there you'll have noticed it has some skulls jotted all around the place. Some of these are definitely not human, they look like some kind of an ape skull. But I will say that the two big piles in this area definitely look human to me. So this makes me think this was possibly Sam's place. It's the perfect location for a crazy guy who eats people to live. In any case, we have our team travelling around guided by voices telling them things to do. And I believe it's between that and the loading screens that are a clue to the next maps. But I'll cover the loading screens at the end of this video. Take a good look at the poster that's on your screen now. I'll include a link in the description so you can see a bigger version for yourself. Now the way this poster is laid out is how I see completing the towers and the Navcard machines. You've already built one in the west, Dai sees you building another in the east, so it would be logical if the next two would be built in the north and in the south. As I've already mentioned in other videos, I think that the new Navcard that you get from each map will be used in previous Navcard machines, with the last Navcard being used in transit, thereby completing the loop. Once last Navcard is added, I think the 4 towers will encompass the world in a grid, like shown in that poster. Now two things spring to mind why you do this, and that's either you're opening a portal to enter or exit somewhere. Again, this is something that I touched upon in explaining the paintings in transit. I'll put a link in the description in case you missed that video as well. I won't cover who or what I think is behind it all, I want to cover that in a separate video. But lastly, I want to cover the loading screens. Now obviously each screen is different for each map, but if you've been paying attention then you'll notice they also give clues as well. Each scene on the comic page tells a different part of the story, and as you may notice, some of the pages are torn in the corners, revealing the next or previous page. This tells you what order the events happen in, as if you were reading the full story. So if we apply that knowledge to the loading screen for Dai Rise, we see a postcard from transit stuffed upside down in the previous pages, and as we also notice, looking on the right hand side, that there is what looks to be some kind of a film reel among some debris. Now this could be from a movie theatre like Kino, or from some type of old research facility, the type where they had machines using microfilm, like out of an old James Bond film. Now whether they chose to use the comic pages and postcards on loading screens just for the style of it, or because they eventually want to sell physical copies of those for fans, I don't know. But you have to remember that the story is going to end at some point, and that they might close it off by showing you someone reading the comic, which has the full story of the game in it, possibly a character from within the game, but we'll have to see. Okay guys, that's it from me for now. Please don't forget to rate this video. If you're new to my channel and want to be kept up to date with my videos, then please click the subscribe button. I design video game inspired t-shirts, so if you want to check them out, then the link is in the description and on my channel page. All that's left for me to say is I hope you enjoy this video, and thanks for watching.